I mean, the question that you raise is raised at almost every gathering of progressives, you know, because the country is so rooted in white supremacy and male supremacy. These things don't change overnight. We know that. Same is true with the new immigrants who arrived after 1965. As a result of white supremacist immigration pushed back as a result of the Black Freedom Movement. They come from everywhere now. So that you're absolutely, but one of the ways you do it is yourself raising your voice, making sure you begin to shape the destiny of the Bernie campaign, of the social movement itself, and making sure wherever you go, no matter what color the people are, that you're honest about your version. You're anti-racist, anti-sexist, anti-homophobic. You're not going to put up with any kind of hatred of Jews and Palestinians and Arabs. You're not going to have it. But that doesn't mean you're going to be a majority voice, because a whole lot of different kind of people in the room. But you're being explicit about that. And so it becomes integral to how you proceed, because you and I know in the end it's not going to be a question of skin pigmentation. That is not what goes into spiritual and moral and political formation. We take John Brown over Clarence Thomas any day. Yep. Right? Yep.
Something
else is going on. Something else is going on. It's true. We take Rabbi Abraham Joshua Heschel over Henry Kissinger.
Yeah, thank you.
You got two Jewish brothers, one's a gangster, one's fighting against gangsterism on the domestic front. So that in that sense, it's the quality of the person, the quality of the movement, and the voices of like yourself and others that come together and say, we're going to hit this thing head on. But in a movement, you don't have one person dictating like the police. No, it's got to be shaped in the whole culture of the movement. And Bernie's just been at this now 5 years. 10 years ago, how many people even knew Bernie Sanders? You had to hang out in Burlington, Vermont.
Yeah.
And socialist circles even know who he was. Is that fair?
Of course.
Absolutely. So look at what has happened, and he didn't do that on his own. It was occupied. It was a whole host of movements and forces at work that threw him out. And he happens to be this unprecedented presidential candidate in the history of the nation that can actually provide the kind of movement for poor and working people.
Threw him out of the food co-op.
Just unleashed.
Can I speak real quick more precisely? For the students for Bernie and people who claim Bernie, if the importance of somebody is based on the van or your canvas, do you know what the van is? Okay, y'all that canvas know what the van is. It's a way the Democratic Party provides a list of people with whom you are to engage, who are important, how important they are, how frequently they engage. If that is the metric by which you are deciding what doors you knock on, what conversations you have, where you go, we will fall short of our goal. That's what I mean.